Welcome everybody. I want to warn you up front, for those of you who have not done a break with me before, I'm not awesome with multitasking. So if you chat, I hopefully will see it, but I can't guarantee you that I will see it. Also, it doesn't seem to come up a lot of times when I'm trying to watch simultaneous with recording. So if you chat and I don't respond, you'll know that I didn't see it. Shoot me a message through eBay if you have any questions that I don't respond to with chat. So what we're going to be working on tonight, we've got 3 different breaks tonight. Our first break is Totally Certified 2013, Totally Certified 2 hobby boxes. And any place where you see no bids, buyback, well, pretty self-explanatory. Nobody bid on it, so I still have the rights to it. So on that same note, for those of you who have broken with me before, you may have noticed that I have tried a lot of different scenarios in terms of charging shipping, not charging shipping, starting prices, including packs of cards, so on and so forth. I'm going to go back to the original way that I had things set up, and all these auctions are now going to start at $1.99 with no shipping. So be sure and check out the other stuff I have listed. All right, guys, so that was a rundown of who is in this particular break, and we're going to get started with this Totally Certified. After we do that, we've got 5 boxes of 2016 Classics football coming up, and then we have a couple of boxes of 2016 Prime Signatures coming up. All right, guys, so let's get started. 2013 Totally Certified. Everybody's looking for Le'Veon Bell signed rookies in here. And if we find one, I'm going to be pretty happy, because I love the Steelers. Just tell you guys straight up, love the Steelers. Think they are awesome. And I hope that we beat the Patriots. And to any Patriots fans, I apologize in advance, but I do hope we beat you. All right, so there's our empty box. There's our 6 packs for our first box of 2013 Totally Certified. Oh, look, I see somebody in chat this time. Hi, guys. I'm glad to have you with me. It's your first time. So thank you for joining me. We'll see if we can't pull you something good tonight. All right, so we're off to the races. Let's see what we come up with here. All right, so we have a Matt. I never know if that's Schaub or Schaub. Well, either way, to the Texans. Matt, it's a base card. Another base card. Roger Staubach, though. It's a nice card. Oh, wow, we got a hit right away, didn't we? Okay, so we have a hit here for the Chiefs. The light makes that a little hard to see. I am going to have to find a different lighting situation, I think, but see if this guy is numbered or anything. Oh, he is. All right, excellent. 16 of 99. Dwayne Bowe headed to the Chiefs. Nice little memorabilia hit there. All right, then we have Brandon Marshall, Thanksgiving. And a Troy Aikman, Thanksgiving. Don't think any of those are numbered. All right, let's see what is on, what's in, rather, our next pack. I don't know why I said on. One of those days. Maybe I can do a little better job of finding our hits this time. Putting the other stuff up front. Okay, here's our first card, Champ Bailey. Donald Driver, there's a blast from the past. I like the Packers, too. We've got Randall Cobb that plays on the Packers, and he's a UK guy, and I'm a big UK fan. So I always want him to do well. Washington Redskins, RG3, base. Packer rookie card, Jonathan Franklin. All right, we have a signature here for Ryan Nassib. Did I say that right? Nassib. See if this, I don't know, this guy may not be numbered. Oh, he is. Okay. Just these numbers used to be a lot higher on the older boxes. This being from 2013, he's number 250 of 299. Nice little hit here for the Giants. All right. Brandon Marshall for the Bears. Rookie card for, is that Geno? Yeah, Geno Smith. We have I forgot to move the base cards to the front again. Sorry, guys. I forget there's so many hits in this pack. Jacoby Jones. Let's see if Jacoby, who's headed to the Ravens, let's see if Jacoby is numbered. He is numbered 74 of 299. Headed to the Ravens. Red Grange. And Len Dawson. Who are you looking for over here? Somebody's telling me pull the Colts. All right. Who is saying, oh, you're, okay, this is your second break tonight with nothing so far. Well, we're going to try to find you a Colt then before this is all over with. I don't want you to go home empty-handed for the day. All right, here's LaShawn McCoy for the Eagles. Oh, we got to move these base to the front. See, I'm slow, but I catch on. Paul Warning. Roddy White. Jamal Charles. And our hit is a rookie roll call materials headed to the 49ers. Is Vance numbered here? Vance is numbered down here on the way bottom. What is that? 162 of 299. I think that says 162. All right, so we've had 3 fabrics and 1 autograph so far. So we're due another autograph for sure. And let's see. Sorry, I was looking at chat. See, I told you guys can't multitask. Cannot multitask. Tony Romo for the Cowboys. Let's move our base up. It looks like we're going to have a redemption in here. That's what it appears coming up next. Here's Chris Carter. Bob Greasy. Greasy. A little rookie card here. I don't think any of these others are numbered, are they? Oh, that is numbered. Look at that. Got a 3 of 25. All right, that's good for the Giants. Our little freshman phenom. Oh, look at that. For the Buccaneers. He was hiding behind what I thought was the redemption. I accidentally showed you the hit before I meant to. 4 of 10. Hey, all right, we'll take that. Jonathan Banks, but we'll take 4 of 10, right, guys? So there's our other signature. One of our other signatures, and there's our dummy card that I thought was going to be the redemption. Cowboys fan, but breaking Chiefs today. All right, well, we'll hope you get lots of good Chiefs then. I think everybody's a Cowboys fan, kind of, especially with the way those guys are playing, man. Dak and Zeke, they were on fire. I know they went out, but they're still, man, they're going to be really, really good. All right, here's Giants, Eli Manning. Giovanni. Are all of these? No, all of these are not numbered. Just that one little guy was numbered. Okay, now surely to goodness one of those is a redemption. I don't think I'm going to get fooled in there twice. Jim Taylor. Tony Dorsett. And, oh, yep, that's our dummy right there. And here is our redemption. And what does that even say? Freshman Phenom signatures for Kevin Mentor. Who in the world does Kevin Mentor play for? Okay, I'll have to look that up because I don't know. So Kevin Mentor, redemption, going to somebody. is one of our hits. Just recapping our hits out of this first box. And then we have our little freshman phenom here, who is numbered to 10. Jonathan Banks headed to the Bucks, 4 of 10. And we have our rookie roll call jersey. And Vance here was numbered 162 of 299. Have another jersey headed to the Ravens. And Jacoby here is numbered 74 of 299. Signature jersey of Ryan Nassib. And he was numbered 250 of 299. Another materials hit here. Going to the Chiefs, and Dwayne was numbered 16 of 99, not 6, 16 of 99. And then, of course, we had our little numbered guy here, 3 of 25. All right, so those were our hits out of the first box of Totally Certified. Let's get ripping into the second one. Good luck, everybody. Ah, so the Cardinals is for the redemption. Okay. I always double check that stuff, obviously, before I ship anything out, but that's just not a player I was familiar with, so thank you guys for filling me in on that. All right. I like certified football. It's one of my favorites. Okay, there's our packs out of this one. Nice empty box. And let's see what we can pull. Oh, I made a mess of that. All right, let's just kind of roll through these base here, unless there's something particularly exciting. I don't think, yeah, even the red ones aren't numbered. Okay, so here is our first hit headed to the Chargers. And Malcolm here is numbered 16 of 99 to the Chargers for the first hit. Well, first hit out of this box. Let's pull our base up. Hey, well, there is at least a Colt. It's not a signed one, but it is a Colt. Someone was asking to pull a Colt. Well, to pull the Colts, but there is at least one. All right, let's see if this guy's numbered. He is not. Keenan Allen. Hey, we have another redemption. And this is a Prime Materials for Quentin Patton. Okay, that's pretty decent redemption, I think. Prime Materials are always a good thing. Miss Nini's pretty good about taking care of you on the redemptions, even though they've expired. If they still have the card, they send it, and if they don't, they work with you to get another card in its place of equal value. So they're really pretty good to work with on that kind of stuff. I'm just gonna again just kind of roll through our base here. Let's see, is that guy going to be numbered at all? Ah, he is going to be numbered. You see that? Hopefully, 50 of 99. And I'll check all these guys on the back too before they're shipped out. Make sure everything is put away the way it needs to be. Oh boy. So this means we're going to have to do this is the Vikings and the Redskins. So we may end up having to do a random on this guy. So we'll put that aside and deal with that shortly. I don't remember who has those two teams, so I'll have to look that up too. We'll check that out in a minute. So Russell Wilson. Okay, let's see if... Is this guy numbered? Nope. All right, here's another hit. Another rookie roll call. Another Cardinals. Andre Ellington. I pulled an Andre Ellington something else this week. I think it was a signature. I cannot remember. 111 out of 299 to the Cardinals. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, 49ers, was that the other redemption? I was going to the 49ers. I saw somebody just type that in. Justin Hunter. Oops, well, we'll just go on and do him. Cordell Patterson rookie card. How about that, guys? That's not too bad, huh? Let's see. It's a nice patch. Really like the patch. I like that. Let's see how he's numbered. Oh, not too shabby. 9 out of 49. But the patch is very nice on that one. All right, Cordell, put you over here. And then here's another base for Mr. McFadden. All right, this is the last pack out of our 2013 certified. So I hope everybody, oh, look at that. I was trying to, yeah, the dummy card got me. You know what I was trying to do. So we're going to see the hit first. How about that? Okay, guys. Sorry. Ruined the suspense for you. All right, so headed to the Falcons is Robert Alford, number 1 something, 37 of 499. Yeah, 37. We've got Phillip Rivers base. And let's see if this guy's numbered. Nope, Kenny's not numbered. Okay, so we've got a couple things to do here. Let's recap this base or recap the hits out of this box first. We just saw this guy. There's our Cordell with a nice patch for the Vikings. Our Chargers patch. Cardinals patch. Our redemption, which head into the 49ers, I think somebody typed in over there. And then this little guy, Stitches in Time, between the Redskins and the Vikings. So let me switch back over here for a second, guys, and try to see who are the Redskins and the Vikings. All right, the Vikings. Why can I not move off of that? Oh, I own the Redskins, so you know what? The Vikings is just yours looking for turkey, because nobody owns the Redskins but me, and I'm sure not going to fight you over that, so that is all yours. Okay, guys, that takes care of our 2013 totally certified football, or yeah, totally certified football. I will get that stuff out most likely on Monday. Next up, we have got 5 boxes coming up of 2016 Classics football. And that stuff has a ton of base cards in it. So a ton. All right, so here is who we have for our 2016 Classic football break. Everybody's on here with your teams. And again, if anybody's just joining us where it says no bids, buyback, that literally means nobody bid, and so I just retained the team rights on that. And also, if you happen to just be joining, I did say earlier, my intention is to go back to the original way that I was listing these breaks, which is just $1.99, no shipping, no reserve, no anything. So hopefully we're going to get rid of most of those buybacks and just get back to business. All right, if anybody's waiting on Prime Signatures, it does come after we do these 5 boxes of 2016 Classics. And what we're going to do with this, because there is so crazy much base in here, because I'm just going to kind of whiz through the base cards. Like, we're not going to chat about them, really. We're just going to kind of show them and move on and look for our hit. That's what we're going to do. Here's your empty box. And of course, before I ship these out, I do look through everything and do make sure if anything's numbered or differentiated in any way, that it's properly cared for and protected for its shipment. All right, so off we are to the races for classics with tons and tons of base cards, which really, I don't like to break a lot of stuff with huge amounts of base cards. I'm not really sure why I did this time. Oh, wow, we found our hit like right away in the very first pack. All right, we've got a Canton Collections here. Looks like it is numbered 7 of 99, John Hannah. Okay, well, how about that? Heading to the Patriots. Right up front, we got our hit. That's going to make the rest of this base super boring, isn't it, guys? maybe we'll get a we'll get lucky, we'll get a hot box, and maybe it'll have extra signatures in it besides the one that they guarantee. You would sure hope so, because man, go through all these packs and already have the hit won't be all that exciting at all. All right, so we're just going to whip through it here. All these upside down. Somebody saying bring on the Browns. Okay, you got the Browns in this break. Well, hopefully we will be able to get some Browns for you. I don't know if any of the rest of this stuff is... I don't really break classics very much. I don't know if any of the rest of this is numbered. So far it has not been, but we'll see. Some of these, this feels like a big, thick pack that's in my hand. I mean, it feels like there should be something else in it. So hopefully there will be. Bunch of Patriots. It's all about the Patriots right now in this box. Hope it's not all about the Patriots this weekend, because I want my Steelers to win. All about my Steelers. I guess that's why it had a big fat pack in it, or felt like it was a big fat pack. Which always makes me laugh, because you know somebody at some retail place, if this box is broken open, you know somebody is feeling those packs trying to find the hits, and they go home and they're all excited and they think they've pulled the hit out of the box, and oh no, they just have that big chunk of cardboard. Serves them right. Let's see if Tom Brady's... Nope. Yeah, I guess none of this other stuff is numbered then. It would seem. Oh, nice rookie card for Laquan anyway. How'd everybody else, how'd you do today on your other breaks, guys? Anybody that's in the room? Anybody else doing, I know one guy said he got blanked earlier. How'd everybody else do today? Actually, I think I have a break myself. I buy into breaks as well for my Steelers. I think I might have a break tonight, too. I'll have to watch the recording of that later. Oh, let's see. That looks interesting. Let's see if it is. It would be more interesting if it were signed, huh? I'd love to have a Russell Wilson and a Tom Brady signature on one card. That would be nice. Sorry, guys. I know the base is just so boring. Every time I break something with a lot of base, I always swear I'm never going to do it again. And really, I shouldn't do it again because it is so boring once you find the hit. Brian Urlacher. There you go. That's a blast from the past. Try a slightly different angle here and see. Now I think that's worse. I was trying to figure out a better way that you all could see the cards without them being slanted as much. No, I don't think anything else in here is numbered. You guys in chat, you have any Super Bowl predictions, anybody? I think this is just another one of our big chunky cardboards. No, you guys are quiet. Maybe you all left because the base is boring. Couldn't blame you. Dwight Clark, not numbered. There are a lot of rookies in here, which is good. Demarius Thomas. Oh, that's kind of an interesting little insert. For Antonio Gates. So I do have a couple cards in here that are interesting, but I wish they would just number the inserts or something. Make them slightly more collectible. What's that? Somebody or the Falcons? Is that what that says? Go Falcons. Go Falcons. Next level, Carson Palmer. I don't know why I keep looking to see if they're numbered, because I just keep holding out hope that they're going to be, but they're not going to be. We're going to get one hit per box, and that's going to be a signature, and that's going to be it. I don't think any of this, no, just another one of those. I don't think any of the rest of this stuff is numbered. Anquan Bolden. They get me every time. I look every time. Oh, there's a Le'Veon Bell. Sadly, I wanted the Le'Veon Bell to come forth in the 2013 stuff. The bus. I was hoping that the person that had the Steelers would have hit a Steeler autograph for Le'Veon out of that 2013 certified, but they did not. Earlier break I did this week, there was an autograph rookie. I saw the colors for the Steelers. I was all excited. It was also 2013, thinking we had pulled a Le'Veon. No. Landry Jones. Landry Jones. Poor guy. Probably going to be backing up Big Ben forever. I don't know if anybody does any of the digital cards like those gridiron inserts are talking about. But I see people selling the digital cards on eBay. Like, why would you buy the digital card? I mean, maybe, I guess, I don't know. But to me, it's just not. It's not like my thing. It's not my groove. All right, so there is our first base-filled box of 2016 Classics. And our hit was for the Patriots, numbered 7 of 99. Just to recap, that was our guy from our first box. Well, let's roll through the next box and hope that we don't find the autograph right away, because, man, that just drags out the rest of those packs, doesn't it? Whew. Have mercy. There's your empty box. Okay, let's see who we got. Again, with this base, we're just gonna roll through it. I'm not even gonna call the names unless it looks to be something interesting. Or unless it's somebody I like Plaxico Burress. Can't help it, man. Die hard Steelers. Die hard. Oh, we found our hit early again in the second pack this time. All right, well, this might turn out to be a decent hit. I think Karl Joseph is probably going to be pretty good. Hopefully, anyway. Does not appear to be numbered. Oh, it is numbered. Good Lord. Just overlooked it. Sorry, guys. Don't know how I did not see that. But that's 1/16 of 299, and I cannot get the camera to focus on it. 1/16 of 299. Maybe you can see that. Well, so Karl Joseph rookie auto. Wish it was numbered a little lower, but still, I think he's going to be a good player. So I think that's a decent little hit. Michael Strahan. How about that guy, talk show host now, football player to talk show host. I'll root for this. You'll root for the Steelers if I pull you something good. Hey, man, I'm trying. I'm trying. I always want you guys to hit something good. I always want everybody to hit something good because it's fun. That's why I break cards, because I love to open cards and I love to find good stuff in cards. And it's also why I buy into other people's breaks, because, oh, hey, there you go. Because it's fun. So there's a Zeke. Man, I wish that had been the auto in this box. We would have all been a little bit happier if that had been the case. Fran Tarkenton. Crazy how much those guys, how much their autos are going for, Zeke and Dak. I mean, you would think at some point they're probably going to start coming down because there's a lot more product on the market now than there was a month or so ago when they were just going crazy with the prices. But they're going to be good, both those guys. Well, they're already good. Not like they're gonna be good. They're already good. Just double check that guy. No, not. Joe Theismann. All right, let's see if I can maybe get these all facing in the same direction at once. Makes life a little easier. And of course I did not, so good job for me, huh? Another Michael Strahan. They are like loving Michael Strahan, aren't they? In classics here. See, now that just looks like that should be numbered, doesn't it? Why did they put those inserts in there that look like they should be numbered, and then they're not? Come on, Panini. You can do better than that. Another big fat blank cardboard. Antonio Brown. I do love my Killer Bees. And then we added a fourth one with our kicker. He had such a nice game the other day. Thank God for him, because we would have lost otherwise. That's for sure. Paul Hornung, Roger Staubach, Emmitt Smith. That is the fun part about classics, I will say that. I do like seeing the cards of our throwback players. That part is fun. Even though they are base, that I do like. Big Ben. Going through all these base cards, though, it's kind of like having a kid, right? Like, you have to forget about the pain of childbirth before you'll have another kid. You have to forget about the pain of going through 20 packs of base cards before you decide to do it again and break another box full of base cards. Tony Romo. Oh, there's a Dak. What do you guys think is going to happen with Tony Romo? Man, I can't see the Cowboys keeping him, but maybe. Dak, why couldn't you have been signed, my friend? Trying to make some money for somebody. Or at least add to their collection. Next level card's kind of nice. Edgerrin James, wow. All right, well, we're in the home stretch. Well, in the home stretch of this box. Not the home stretch of 5 boxes. That's for sure. I think we need to go a little faster. If you guys want me to slow down, type it in there. Otherwise, we're going to speed up going through these because, man, there's a lot left to do. Oh, Bo Jackson. Somebody might want to see Bo Jackson. A lot of base cards is good, so it means you don't come up empty-handed. Yeah, that is true. You definitely are not going to come up empty-handed out of this. There is no way. Another classic clashes. We had one of those earlier, too. Somebody and Tom Brady. I remember who the other one was that was on the card with him. Joe Namath. I'd like to see a Mean Joe Green card. Remember Mean Joe Green? Well, I don't know how old any of you guys are, but Mean Joe Green doing those Coca-Cola commercials back in the day. I see tons of Scooby Wright rookie cards. I hope that guy turns out to be decent, as many dang cards as he has. I saw in another break, it's not a break I did, it was a break I bought into. Somebody pulled Pulled a Tom Brady autograph out of 15 Lux, I think it was. It was 15, not 16. Yeah, and I think they'd bought in for like some crazy low amount too, you know, like $4 or $5 or something. The card's like worth probably close to $1,000. Somebody was very happy in that break. Don't see a lot of Tom Brady autographs. I saw somebody else pull an Antonio Brown autograph out of a 2010 Plates and Patches. All right, that's it for box 2. Moving on to box 3 of 5 for Classics. Oh, I can't read that. Somebody just typed something in chat. Oh, you got a 1 of 5 Drew Brees unparalleled auto. Nice, nice, nice. But you were happy about that. I haven't seen any unparalleled. I haven't broken any unparalleled, and I haven't seen anybody, I haven't bought into any unparalleled breaks. So I don't know a lot about what those cards even look like. I'll tell you what I'm thinking about getting now. I'm thinking about getting to break a case of 2016 Plates and Patches that comes out next month. You guys have any interest in Plates and Patches? I personally really like that series. So I think it would be fun to crack into a case of that right when it comes out. But not as much fun if nobody else is interested in it and I end up losing a bunch of money because nobody buys it. So, hey, if you're interested, let me know, because that's the next one I'm considering. Another Plaxico Burress. I think that's the second one of him we've seen, isn't it? Of Plaxico. Out of Classics. Yeah, we hope there's a 1 of 5 Drew Brees in here. I would love to find you how about a 1 of 1 Drew Brees? Why don't we just shoot for the moon there, man? Let's not go for a 1 of 5. Let's go for a 1 of 1. That's what we're looking for. But this is like that Meghan Trainor song. It's all about that bass. Whoops. Sorry, guys. It's a nice Paul Hornung card. Packers. Somebody says they don't see that happening, a 1 of 1. Well, maybe not out of Classics. I don't know if they do 1 of 1 out of Classics. I'm not certain, really, if they do or if they don't. But I think you should always aim for the top. If we don't pull it out of here, maybe we'll pull it out of Prime Sigs in a few minutes, once we get through all this stuff. I intended to get the full case of Prime Signatures listed tonight to end on Thursday night, to break on Thursday night. And I have to say, I got sidetracked watching a basketball game. I was watching UK play South Carolina, and I kind of lost track of time, and I didn't get it listed. So I did get some things listed that will end on Thursday night and break on Thursday night, and I will list some more things tomorrow that will end on Friday and break on Friday night, and that will be the full case of Prime Signatures. And some other odds and ends football, and probably some basketball too. I want to get rid of a bunch of stuff out of here so I can bring some new stuff in. So I need to sell through a lot of these boxes that are sitting in my house right now of football and basketball. So we can bring in Plates and Patches and other fun stuff. See, I still hold out hope every time. Just flip it over and think, yeah, this time, but no. But no, but no. The bus. LT. We got a box of Prime Sig. Oh, you got a 1 of 1 case Keenum. Oh my gosh. And a 3 of 5 Larry Fitzgerald base out of 1 box of Prime Sigs for Christmas. Nice. Yeah, the computer that I have to have two monitors up. One so that I can see what you guys are seeing to make sure everything's in focus and all that. And then the other one is where I have to look to see the chat. So whenever you see me like go way out of the frame, I'm trying to lean over to see what's on the monitor with the chat. Because I can't watch, I can't do it on the same one that's streaming. If I pull up YouTube on that, you get a terrible echo and lag and everything else. It's awful. You got to do it on 2 different computers if I want to be able to see the chat while I'm doing the break. Or maybe I'm just not smart enough to set it up the other way. Oh, looks like we may have found our little hit. Antonio Gates. A material. What? We've got to have something else then, because we're doing autographs. So I guess it's going to be a 2-hit box. How about that? Yay. What's that say? 37 of 99. Would have been nice to have a multicolor patch or a signature, but we will take it because I think it's an extra hit. Thurman Thomas, wow. That's a player I hadn't thought about in a while. Am I all facing the right way? Woohoo! How about that? The Big Ben. And our big, fat, empty blank cardboard piece. Always feel compelled to turn those over because, you know, Terry Bradshaw. Now, see, I would like to have that card. I do like that card. I'll admit it, I do. Anyway, I always feel compelled to turn over those big, thick cardboard pieces because, you know, you look at it and you figure, well, they should show me both sides, whoever's breaking that box, because what if there's a redemption on the other side, you know? I just think you should show that stuff, but not that anybody would be dishonest and do that that's breaking, but hey, you never know, right? Somebody was in here. Why are there 2 different colors? Somebody was in one of the breaks the other day and said that they had done a break with someone who, they didn't say who it was, obviously, but they had done a break with someone and they pulled a good card, a really good card, apparently. And the person doing the break just kept the card, canceled the sale and kept the card. Like, how wrong is that? Could not even imagine doing something like that. That's awful. Needless to say, that guy lost some business over that. Another big blank piece of stuff. Although I will say those big blank pieces of stuff are really handy for shipping because, you know, they're gonna protect your stuff if you put them on the outside of your, you know, top loaders. Put one of those little bad boys on either side and nothing's gonna get in there. Oh, now see, there's another Steelers card I like. Team Tributes. I do like that. See, I'm dwelling on that because I'm envious of this card right now. Whoever this is going to, I am envious of that. I like it. So, yeah, there is something to be said for base, I guess, in the right set anyway, right? So we haven't found our auto yet in this pack, have we? We've only had our patch. We only had that Antonio Gates patch. Better have my autograph in this box. I'll be complaining to Panini. We are guaranteed 1 autograph per box, it says. Huh. It's kind of an interesting card. I like that. I'm going to be sorting cards all day tomorrow. Be pulling all this out, getting it ready to go out to its new home. Gronk. A friend of mine had Gronkowski at her house for Thanksgiving. She'd invited somebody for Thanksgiving, and they showed up with Gronk in tow. How about that? And so he was there for Thanksgiving with them, and she said it was really cool. Everybody loved him. Of course, they're Patriots fans. They're from that area, that part of the world, and so yeah, they were like over the moon, freaked out, talked about it for decades. Oh, is this going to be our autograph? Yes, it is. We have another rookie autograph. We have DeMarcus Robinson. Is DeMarcus numbered? He is indeed 28 of 49. If we could get the camera to focus on that. Sort of, maybe, possibly. 28 of 49. DeMarcus Robinson, rookie auto. I wanted one of my Cowboys, but we get what we get, right? DeMarcus Robinson's all right. Plus, we got our little bonus hit out of that box with patch for Antonio. And we did not find the autograph until the very last pack. How's that for suspense? It's better than the one we found in the first pack, for sure. All right, so 2 hits out of that box. Our DeMarcus Robinson rookie autograph, and our Antonio Gates patch. All right, let's put these guys back over here. And we are heading into box 4 of our 2016 Classics. And I'm going to move this little stack of base cards, guys, so just bear with me a second. I'm going to set these farther out of the way so I have room to stack this next stack of base cards. I guess for these, maybe, I don't know, these are set up oddly, like maybe they were meant to be sold, or maybe not meant to be, but that they could be sold as individual packs at retail or something, maybe. Well, maybe it's just they designed the hobby box that way, I'm not sure. All right, let's fly through some more base. Mike Ditka. I swear to goodness, we have seen, I don't even know how many Michael Strahan cards tonight. There's a lot of them in there. Whoever has the Giants, you're just going to have a big old pile of Michael Strahan cards. Oh, oh, well, oh, man, and you really would have hoped that would have been a different combo, but okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. Both Packers. And numbered to 49. Saw the combo, was facing the other way. We knew it was going to be signed, and man, I was hoping it was going to be Aaron Rodgers and somebody. I was really hoping it was going to be Aaron Rodgers and somebody. Still, I like this. That's a good hit. I'm sorry that we found it so soon in the box, but I like the hit. I do, I do. Lucky for Packers. Who has the Packers, guys? I don't even know who has the Packers. If you're in here, if you're in the room, Packers person, or is that the one that somebody did? Was that the one that didn't pay? Somebody didn't. We had one person in this break and one person in Prime Signatures that didn't pay. And I don't remember what teams they were, though. I would have to flip back to the spreadsheet to tell you. It all starts to run together when I have a bunch that end in one night. Oh, well, if it was the Packers guy that didn't pay, then, whew, that guy probably should have paid whatever he bid, which probably wasn't more than $4 or $5. He's probably pretty sad that he didn't pay that $4 or $5, is my guess. Joey Bassa. I pulled a decent Joey Bassa signature patch out of, was it a patch too? I think it was. Out of Crown Royal last night. Out of the retail boxes. I bought 3 retail boxes of Crown Royal and 3 retail boxes of Absolute Football to see what might come out of them. Because I've seen some really good, in basketball, I've seen some really pretty good stuff come out of the retail boxes, including a Karl Anthony Towns to 25, his rookie year. And, why can't I think of his name? Good grief. The other, not Booker, the one with the Knicks. Good grief. Well, whatever his name is, there was a nice auto patch of him as well that came out of a retail box his rookie year last year. So anyway, my hope is, my thought is that maybe we would pull some heat out of some of these retail boxes of Crown Royal and or Absolute Football. So Crown Royal, wasn't like awesome. It was okay. That was last night. The Joey Bassa was probably the best one. It was a Joey Bassa patch to 49. So I'm hoping that Absolute Football will have some heat in those retail boxes. I think sometimes that Target, which is who usually has the exclusive on those retail boxes, not always, but often, I think they must make some kind of deal with Panini where it's like, they're going to get a certain amount of what I would call the hot signatures or whatever in their boxes. We'll see if that holds true for football. It definitely, I've noticed the pattern in basketball. I'm really kind of surprised, too, that we're not seeing a lot more Dak and Zeke just base rookie cards in here. I think what we've seen, maybe one of each, and that's been it so far. Which I'm surprised. I really would have thought we would have seen them much more frequently. Oh, I guess I'll just turn the whole pack. Vernon Hargreaves, that's another rookie I see a lot. Warren Sapp. All right, I got to pick up the pace here. We got to get through these. Those poor, whoever's waiting on Prime Signatures is probably like, oh my God, can you just get through these cards? They've probably like gone to dinner, come back. Oh, looks like we might be upon our hit. Oh, no, just facing the wrong way. Not upon our hit. Well, we already had our hit, didn't we? That was our Packers card. See how quickly I forget? All right. Ah, another Steelers tribute. They could probably save themselves a lot of money by not putting those little gridiron inserts in every single pack of everything they ever do. All right, so let's see here. Gronk, Tom Brady. Oy. You know what I'm interested in though? Troy Aikman, if anybody wants to see Troy Aikman. I would love to know how much these card companies pay these guys to sign stuff. Because they must not pay the rookies like anything. Because, you know, there's so many rookie signatures every year. It's like, oh, this one's numbered to 25 to 49, whatever. Yes, but there's 20 different series numbered to 25 or 49 or whatever. So they must be paying these rookies like pennies to sign stuff. And Tom Brady must get a Mercedes every time he signs something because he does not have much. Oh, yeah, you're right. It has not been the most exciting break. But thank you for saying that I'm making it a little bit better with my inane rambling. And definitely, I do hope to see you again, for sure. Maybe we can pull you something in this last box that'll make it more exciting. Let's hope so, anyway. All right. Box number 5 in the never-ending set of base cards known as 2016 Classics Football. I've got to move my camera up or back or something. Well, I'm trying to show you the empty box, and I'll just shake it upside down. You know. All right, last pack, guys. Let's look for some heat. Let's burn it up. I want to pull a giant out of here. Literally not a giant, not a like New York giant, but a high dollar, high value something. Would be lovely. I would like to pull one of the one for one, good grief, one of one that are the logos, you know, like out of the tags, the laundry tags, whatever you want to call it. Like the Nike swoosh or the tag out of the jersey or something like that. That's a one of one. I would love to pull one of those. Not necessarily for me, like I don't even, you know, not necessarily even for me to keep, just to see it and pull it and have it. It'd be great. Oh, somebody said, come on, Broncos autograph. All right, cool. You only had Chiefs and Totally Certified. All right. Oh, see, now you're wishing whoever only had Chiefs and Totally Certified. See, now you're wishing that you had bought something in Classics, aren't you? Like the Packers. Because maybe you would have paid for them, and then you would have had a great card. Instead of somebody who bought it and did not pay for it. Sad to say. And really, that's the first time I've had that I've had two people in one night not not pay. Of course, sometimes I do allow a little extra time. If it's through the week, sometimes I'll make the break like the next night just to make sure. But usually on the weekend, you figure, you know, everybody should kind of know. Well, especially because it says in there in giant letters, it's tonight, pay immediately, so on and so forth. Shannon Sharpe, is that, no, that's maybe, which is the one that got in trouble for? One of them got in trouble. I think, I can't remember if it was Shannon Sharpe or not, but I think it might have been. It was probably not a good thing. Carson Palmer. Peyton. If y'all hear something back there that sounds like a raccoon running through my house, it's my little cat who is back there scratching away on something. Oh, is that going to be? That might be our. Oh, that might be our. It's definitely a hit of some sort that we just. We didn't. I just shuffled that around to the back to hold out the suspense. And I'm not sure if it's going to be an auto or a patch or both. But we'll know here in a second. Because it is Mr. Marcus Mariota. Oh, it's just a patch. Man, I was hoping for a signature on there. Ah. Oh, well. Still, that means we're going to get an extra hit in this box, too. 69 of 199. So the Panini gods of 2016 Classic Football have smiled upon us twice with extra hits. We'll sure take it. I see sometimes people break like whole cases of this at once. And I just think, man, is that like, do people just watch that to go to sleep? Is that like a sleeping pill? You just watch someone open a whole case of 2016 Classic Football? Because I think it might, possibly it could serve that purpose. Because I think a case is like 15 boxes or something crazy. Be live streaming all day long, opening a whole case of Classic Football at once. Little kitty's roaming around back there behind me. It could be that he wants to be an internet star, I'm not sure. Another big thick blank thing. Yes, that is still a nice card. That you're right. I mean, that is still a nice Marcus Mariota patch. I just, you know, I get greedy. I want everything to be signed. I get greedy, that's all. But I am really happy that we got an extra hit. In 2 different boxes we're going to have an extra hit. Which does not always happen, so I am happy about that. Donald Driver. I liked Donald Driver. Another gridiron waste of space. Although I will say I did download that app on my phone. Oh, look at that. That could be the Super Bowl right there. I'm going to call it right there. There's my Super Bowl prediction on this card. Classic Clashes. Big Ben and Aaron. And I'll be torn because I will want Randall Cobb to do well for the Packers because of his connection to my beloved UK Wildcats. And then, of course, I will want Big Ben to win because, well, you know, it's the Steelers. But I'm calling it right now. That's my Super Bowl prediction right there on that card. Oh, why are you upside down? LaDainian Tomlinson. Hey, this is a, what's the word I'm trying to use? Glossy card of LaDainian. Terry Bradshaw. Ooh, yay, Terry Bradshaw. And the crowd goes wild. All right, so we haven't found our autograph yet, have we? In this, or did we? I don't even remember. Do we have the rookie in this one already, or did we not have one in this box? Good grief. I have to sort back through them over there. Oh, I've like started to doze off myself, I think. My God. I guess we did not because, ho, look at that. Yes, it is for the Browns and Ozzie Newsome. Okay, Ozzie, number 11 of 25, which is probably not going to show up because, maybe I got the light right there. Yeah, I think you can see that. Okay, Ozzie Newsome. I like that card. Who has the Browns? Whoever you are, Browns person, aren't you happy? I think you're happy. Wherever you are, Browns. I hope you're happy. So I think that is a hot card right there. Yes, I do. And what you probably would like for just nothing, because none of these bids went very high. So that's a Browns person. You better be happy. So I think that's a good pull. I really like that pull a lot. So Browns person, I fully expect you to come break with me again because I just gave you some good mojo. I'm like excited now. It's not even my card, but I'm really excited about that Ozzie Newsome. Seriously, guys, I love it. Yes, buddy. All right, so let's slide this base over here into the giant wasteland of base cards so that we can recap our hits from Classics. And boy, we surely did save the best for last, did we not? Yes, indeed, we did. Mr. 11 of 25, Ozzie Newsome. Pretty. I like it very, very much. Then we had another pretty good hit that would have belonged to somebody if they had paid, but since apparently they did not, I guess it belongs not to them, but to me. But that card's okay, too. Would have rather been Aaron Rodgers, but still good. I still like it. Then we have our little bonus patch of Marcus Mariota. We actually did pretty well overall, I have to say. I mean, really, when you think about it, we did pretty well. I was trying to show you that number again, but I don't know if it really came through or not. But that's for the Patriots. Mr. John Hanna. And then we have our rookies, Carl Joseph and DeMarcus Robinson. And then our other little bonus patch, Mr. Antonio Gates. So guys, overall, that was just like watching paint dry for most of it. But our hits, I think, were probably worth the pain, because those are some pretty solid hits. I'm pleased with those. I hope you guys are pleased with those, because I think those went well. Okay, so moving on. This is our last break of the night. We have these two wonderful boxes of Prime signatures. You see there are two more loose boxes over here. Those are listed now. And then the case I got to get listed. I guess tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. And then that would have it ending on Friday. And it's a totally sealed case of Prime signatures. I just bought these loose boxes separate because I wanted to do some not in a case load, because sometimes, you know, the case prices can get pretty high, and sometimes people want to have an opportunity to buy into a Prime Signatures break without mortgaging their house. So I think it's a good idea to do, you know, some that are 2 boxes or 4 boxes or something like that. And that way everybody gets a chance to participate. Oh man, I forgot to run through the list, didn't I? See, I'm not quite all here. I'm telling you, I dozed off, man, through the classics. All right, so here we are. Here's who's in our Prime Signatures break. And yeah, this is where we had another unpaid. The Patriots are unpaid in this one. And most of these, good Lord, looks like I just own most of those, doesn't it? So we have the Cowboys, the Broncos, and the Packers that belong to somebody. Patriots were not paid. So Cowboys, Broncos, and Packers. I hope I pull you something fantastic, because I do not need any more cards in my house. So I need to pull a fabulous card to go to your house. Cowboys, Broncos, and Packers. All right, so for our Chiefs, I have a little, oh, I forgot to switch. I forgot to switch the screen back. I can see what we have. You can't. Now you can. Sorry, guys. So here's our first one for the Chiefs. We have Jim Kelly for the Bills. That's a nice throwback kind of card. The Big Ben, who is numbered 41 of 149. And I think, yeah, I guess the Big Ben's staying with me. Nobody gave my Steelers a home in this break, sadly. And here is, oh, I have such a hard time reading these when the light hits them. This is LaDainian Tomlinson. And he is numbered 29 of 100. Which I hope is coming through so that you can see that. Oh, I might have just spoiled the hit and you got to see the back of it because I forgot to move the base forward again. Adrian Peterson. And we have Jordan Payton, numbered 136 of 199. If anybody is still hanging in there with me, do you know who Jordan Payton plays for? Because I do not. I will look it up momentarily, but off the top of my head, don't know who that is. Or, well, who he plays for. All right. Here we go. Our second and final pack of Prime Signatures for tonight. And our final break, final box of our break tonight. All right, so starting off, we have a base card for the Bengals of Jeremy Hill. I guess I could set that guy down. The Bears. Did I have a Bears? No, I didn't have a Bears. Dang it. I need a Cowboy, a Bronco, and a Packer. Cowboy, a Bronco, or a Packer. I'm trying to put the mojo out there. Matt Jones for the Redskins. LaShawn McCoy, numbered to 49 for the Bills. And another Bills. One thing I have noticed, they do tend to kind of, you know, sometimes they just put a bunch of stuff of one team in the same pack. I was in a break where I had, the guy was breaking multiple things right in a row, and I had bought the Steelers in maybe 8 out of the 12 breaks. We get to the very last break, I've blanked on every one, totally blank, not a single Steelers card. He's on the last box of the last break, and I said, "Oh, please pull the Steelers, man. Give me some love." And he pulled 3 Steelers out of that box. One of them signed. It's crazy. And then we have a Jordan Howard, 52 of 199. I would like for that to have been a little bit lower numbered. So now the question is, Jordan Howard and Jordan Payton, who do they play for? I will have to look that up, guys, because I don't know. But I will look it up before I ship them out, of course, for sure. So thank you, everybody, for breaking with me tonight. Thank you for hanging in there through that long ordeal that was the classics, but I think our hits were worth it. And gosh, I hope to see you guys back. This stuff you see in the background, this is some of the other stuff that we'll be breaking pretty soon. This is some 2013 certified. This is our 2016 Absolute Football, the retail boxes I was talking about. There's some 2013 Prominence, which is one of my favorite sets. I love that set. There's some limited, some more prime signatures, and some other stuff not sitting on the table. All right, guys. Well, thank you very, very much. I will get I will get the cards out on Monday, so most of you will have them probably in a couple of days, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks, guys.